issue for the safety of the crossbeam?
With a collision, yeah.
So no good bonding.
I'm done with you.
It'll help you burn your boat for insurance purposes. My blood type is O negative, so I'm the universal donor.
Normally you do one glove on.
He also does prostate exams and this. So we had this little issue with our insurance company who requested that we do a survey on our rigging. Our rigging is about 8 to 9 years old, so we are crossing the Pacific. I can really see why they would want to take a good look over, because the average life of rigging in the tropics is about 10 years. There are lots of variables, but the insurance company just wanted to have a comfort level so that they could fully underwrite our vessel. So it was very important that we have the survey done. The survey pointed out several things, one of which was a crack in the gelcoat right where the crossbeam is. And basically, the insurance company wanted it fixed. So the only way to fix it is get in there with that Dremel tool. We drilled through the gel coat to really look. I was curious to look at the underlying fiberglass to see if it was cracked also. Went in there, I kind of put a hole in part of it and panicked a little bit because I thought that there was a structural crack in there and that we would have to take the crossbeam back out again. We'd have to undo the martingale. I was a little upset, to say the least, but we brought Andre in, and Andre really knows what he's doing. He's built boats, and he looked at it.
So there's a crack that goes down here.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see it.
I see one here.
Yeah.
It's not structural directly. It's because of the tension in the
Gel coat, because
Okay.
it's such a big chunk of gel coat. And then with a collision, yeah, then because this is not structural, so with a collision, and this is rock hard,
Yeah.
but no structural in it, so then it had a crack.
So you don't think it's an
How would you
issue
fix
for the
that?
safety of the crossbeam?
Integrity, no. This is just filler. I don't think it's gel coat, because you cannot fill gel coat.
Ooh, was that about right? Oh, there's
Yeah,
cancer
but
down
this is the structural part.
there. Okay.
So
So no good bonding.
Gotcha.
There's water getting in there, so it's good that we're...
water, dirt, and that means that there is no good bonding.
You see,
Here
that
you
sounded
see good
really
bonding. You can see here
Oh.
the fibers, you see?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's clear, but it's bonded with the rest. But here, no good bonding. So
Okay.
they didn't clean it well
Okay.
when they made it or fixed it. I don't
Okay,
know
right, right.
if what I want to do
Okay,
is
there we
I will wedge here a little piece of wood in.
Uh-huh.
So that it's following the line of the boat. So then we have a foundation, and then just I will put in with cloth
Okay.
and epoxy.
You know, I'll plug up my little hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that there will be maybe a little void
Okay.
in here. So that's what we later on will
Let's
fill
dig down in there and see
with
what's-
thickened epoxy with
Perfect.
Cabosil, because Cabosil is also structural. It's like glue. It's with the Dremel, and that's the thing you can do. Just grind it that the black is gone. That you see everywhere the white.
I've gotten it down to a certain point, and Andre's the expert.
So I will make Cabosil, and that goes in these holes. So then
Okay.
it anchors.
Dude,
So you're happy with how it looks? You're not concerned in any way?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
I'm not concerned in any way.
This is Andre. He's
Dutchman.
grown up around boats. He's very well rounded, and he's pretty good at convincing us that he knows what he's doing. So, and we know so little, we could never tell.
You are my jury.
That's right. Please leave comments down below.
Burn
Yeah.
me to the ground.
You know, 6 months later, when this have we been had? Please tell us, okay? He lives here with this lovely wife. He's available if you're going across the Pacific. All boats.
Need maintenance.
Yeah. And if your boat's in really bad condition and he can't do it, he'll help you burn your boat for insurance purposes. Okay. No, just kidding.
Okay, I will
kidding.
make some noise.
No, it's to drown me out.
I'm done with you. And you professionals out there, you laugh at me that I'm using this one.
Don't try this at home. Andre is not cheap. He's not expensive. The good thing is he's not charging his modeling fee on top of this for the YouTube.
You will not find me on the internet, so only by these lovely guys.
This is a blown away exclusive right here. Oh yeah. Right now he's making a form for the fiberglass and the filler.
Only when you have experience and you have a machine which is stabilized. This thing weighs about 3 kilos. So that makes it already that it doesn't jump all.
And the great thing is my blood type is O negative, so I'm the universal donor. So like if he needs blood, I could like lay down right next to him and give him my own blood. Here we have a very dangerous ad-lib.
You know what the advantage with this is? On the top side it is sharp.
Yes.
Only the splinters, you got them on the underside. That's because of the tools are
All right. Oh, that's smart.
turning down.
Man, you only get information like that here on the Blown Away channel. Guys, if you appreciate the little details like this, if you appreciate Andre and his knowledge and just great looks, and he's an awesome guy, and he knows so many things, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button and share these videos with other people and make some comments. What you just saw over there was a very dangerous version of a bandsaw, upside down, floating. A bandsaw is dangerous enough to begin with, but only here on the Blown Away channel will you get exciting content like that with the possibility of injury while being videotaped. I'm not going to tell him to take one for the team because just listening to me is painful enough.
And this is only take 8, so
Hey, don't tell him our secrets. So what he's doing, well done. He's putting a tape line down there. Working with polyester resin, you work with a catalyst, and it's basically a chemical reaction. So we've got all this sun protection up right here to protect it from the sun, because it's hot enough as it is with the chemical reaction here. Sure enough, you're gonna still have some bubbling over possibly, and we want to prevent that from going in the water. That is incredible.
I'm gonna do a few things. I will make resin, and then I will part the resin in 2, and then I will put cable seal. So that's,
Which is a filler?
it's structural filler.
Are you looking for like a peanut butter consistency or
yeah,
thicker?
yeah,
Okay.
something like that,
Okay.
around the peanut butter. This is only filler.
Yeah.
And non-structural, and a big chunk, and when you put that in, then it gets really hot,
Yeah.
and then you see it shrinks, and then by the shrinking,
Yeah.
this disconnect, now you see dirt coming
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
and this is woven fabric, which you use mostly with to make it more smooth, but in this, because we use epoxy, and when you have the chopped strands, so the cloth without structure, there is a glue in it which don't give a real good mixing with the epoxy. So I most of the time only use the woven stuff.
The more expensive boats use epoxy.
Yeah.
And this
When you
one's-
have an epoxy boat, you can't use polyester on it. But
Interesting.
if you have a polyester boat, you can use epoxy on it.
Nice.
And epoxy glues almost on anything. And let me give another tip. Normally you do 1 glove on.
Yeah.
Now I'll do 3. So when in the middle I need a clean glove, I just take 1 off, because of the sweat
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
so smart.
You can get really easy a glove on again.
And he also does prostate exams, and this way he can do multiple patients at once.
It's like surgery.
Yeah.
So did you clean in there with acetone already?
Not yet.
Andre, what's the ratio partner?
This one 1:4. With epoxy it's very important because with polyester you have a string reaction, so you don't have to mix it very well. But with epoxy it's not a string reaction, so you have to mix it really good. It's not the same as micro balloons. Micro balloons is more a filler. It's easy to.
I don't even know what micro balloons are.
Yeah, but you see, it's
Yeah.
really.
It's like powder.
You see, still.
Ah,
yeah, I think it's good. So why I put this first, because it's not a complete flattened out surface.
Got it.
If you then put the cloth on it, then
Yeah, it
there will
won't-
be air gaps in it, and I like to have it good anchored.
Yeah.
That's why I make these anchor holes in it also. It's wettening the
All
cloth.
right, okay.
Still, you see,
Yeah, it's still wet.
it's still wet.
So you're kind of repeating the process from yesterday. Is it?
Yeah.
10 layers.
Kind of. Only yesterday I started with the filler, and now I will finish with the filler.
On the boat is a little different than this.
Yeah, you have fibers, just loose fibers which are
Oh yeah, we have.
with a little glue put together, but that's not working with epoxy.
Oh.
Because in polyester there is styrene, and the styrene dissolves the glue which what they use to get the strands together. I think I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Much faster. Nice. That's amazing how easily that came off.
Yeah.
But the thing about epoxy is it doesn't like UV light. It's great for structure and it's lightweight. However, you need to gel coat it, which is basically an epoxy. It's a polyester opaque paint that is extremely UV durable. So we were doing it to this one area, and then I put down 2 layers of gel coat because you want to really build it up thickly, and you have to be doing this while the epoxy's drying Here you can see some textural marks in there. I'll need to go down in there with increasingly fine layers of sandpaper to smooth all this out. So it's time consuming, it's hard to get to, it's a little aggravating, but it's something that I can do. An insurance company is happy and we're happy. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot.